Spicy little mommy got that thick Latina body, make you wanna hide your papi when she step into the party line.
Is it a tit or quit? The road to the golden boot. Boots.
What's the titty, baby? I'm Salina EsTitties, and you are the Itty Bitty EsTitty Committee. That's right, my little nips. And thank you for joining me for Tit or Quit, the road to the golden boot. That's right, we are here on this good Thursday, baby. And we're going to find out who's going to win the golden boot of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16. But first, time for some housekeeping. This titty is always sags a little lower. I need a new bra. Like, it's always like deep titty, like the beep. Oh, I can't cuss. Oh, I'm gonna try to do good to not cuss this episode because I'm losing monetization. And y'all warned me, but listen, I cared more about the key of the video than I did the money because there's not really a lot of money coming in. So let's try to keep it PG-13. NC-17, okay? We're gonna keep it NC-17 this week with the cussing. And it's like, I could put the bleeps in, girl, but it's just so much. Like, let me just try to be good, okay? Beep. Oh, there you go. Bleep number 1. Okay. Yes, today I'm giving you Marsha 3 times, baby. Remember she had her rubber duck earrings, girl? Ooh! And she had the little blue sweater, bitch. It's not exactly her sweater, but bitch, it's giving Amazon Prime. It came the next day. That's all we could afford, okay? Let's keep it pushing. Tomorrow is the day my new single, BOOTZ. Oh, I got a tattoo. It says BOOTZ. Can you see that? BOOTZ. Yeah, it doesn't say boats, bitch. It says BOOTZ. Tomorrow's the day my brand new song, BOOTZ, drops, honey, for all y'all to hear. And listen, I have a music video coming that drops on my YouTube channel tomorrow. So watch the premiere with me. I'm gonna be in the chat talking with y'all in the live chat as we watch it together. It comes out tomorrow on the West Coast at noon and the East Coast at 9 a.m. I'm gonna be live chatting with you guys during the premiere of the video on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe. If you don't subscribe and you're watching this, don't be a secret hater. Go ahead and push that subscribe, baby. Let's go. Now, I'm so excited for you guys to see it, bitch. Like, I've been feeling really down this week. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I think it's I feel bad that like my mommy isn't here and like my dad's alone for Valentine's Day. Like, that kind of makes me feel sad. So I think that's like the overarching thing, right? Second, I don't got a Valentine. Like, I'm so sad that I don't got no Valentine. Like, bitch, I asked so many guys and they all like just swerved me. But like, you know, it's fine. It's like my first time being single in like 5 years. So the option to even like consider Valentine like was kind of exciting for me. And the fact that like no one really came through kind of like hurt my feelings. But you know what? Like, we keep moving, bitch. It's because like people see me as like EsTitties from Drag Race. They don't like, and that's what they see. They don't like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of weird. It's interesting to navigate, but God will bring me who's supposed to be in my life whenever that's supposed to happen. So I have trust that that'll happen, but it's keeping me kind of sad, you know what I mean? And like low-key on another side note, like with my video coming out, like I worked so freaking hard to, you said I saw freaking, bitch. I worked so freaking hard to make that happen with like my own money. And like, y'all think because we're Ru girls that we have so much money and we have all these resources and like we have all these people, but it's like, the reality is that all these people, all these resources cost money. Just because I'm a Ru girl, people aren't working for free. They're actually doubling their prices because they think we have money. So it's like, it's hard as heck, you know? It's hard as heck. It's really hard. And like low-key be like, it be weighing on me sometimes. I started to be like a Debbie Downer off the top, but we're going to get happy, joyous, and free in a minute. But like, it's what's been going on my mind. Like, you know what I mean? Like, love life, a non-existent, bitch. Beep. Ooh, beep. Let me rewind. Maybe I don't have to get that deep with y'all. And it's like, not that kind of show. But all I have to say, girl, like, I am feeling sad girl vibes this week. It's just not, I don't know, girl. I don't know. Maybe it's the state of the world. Like, there's a lot going on in the world. I know it's like really hard sometimes to even like get out of bed, to go to work a job that's not even paying you enough to pay your rent, to go do X, Y, and Z that you want to do, to buy this and that. Like, you're working your life away and you don't even have money, bitch. And it's like, what's the point? You know, like, it gives that. But I will say, having this Tit or Quit to connect with you guys really does give me like happiness and like when I read your comments, like y'all are so loving in the comments. Like I used to get so much freaking hate before, and like y'all who watch this are only people who are vibing with me because you're taking the time to watch this. So like I'm just saying, like, thank you, bitch. Like, I appreciate you. Because the struggle's real. Salina's going through it, baby. I don't know. It's a lot. Anyways, Usa, Adula Amblangada, let's move on datas. Okay, let's go. So, the queer teas are still in the running, honey. So, next week is the last chance. They close on the 22nd. So, you can still vote for me for a queer tea. Ting, that's right. I want to win Future All-Star, honey. I want to win. I know we all want to see all of us on All-Stars, but listen, I need to beat Lux again. So let's make it happen. This is not a smear campaign. I swear this is not a smear campaign. I'm just saying, if you are in the Itty Bitty EsTitty committee, go help a girl out. Because I want an award, y'all. I want the award in my hand. They didn't give me an Emmy. They gave me the Golden Boot, so that's one award on my wall. I want to add another. I've been to Monet Exchange's house, honey. She has all her awards stacked on her stairs. Like a Peabody, a Queer Tea, a Grammy, an Emmy, an Oscar, bitch. She's so close to an EGOT. Like, I told y'all, I'm gonna meet the queens. I'm gonna be the EGOT, the Drag Race EGOT. We gotta win awards to do that. So go ahead and vote for me at thequeertea.com/queerteas. You have until February 22nd. Vote for Future All-Star for Salina EsTitties, honey. And if while you're there, go vote for Lucy LaDuca for Let Loose. And go vote for Frankie Grande summoning Sylvia under comedic movie. Go just hit a little click for us, honey. Go. It's nothing to you. It takes 2 seconds. Done. Just like you're gonna hit subscribe. Hit subscribe right here. Okay? All right. That's all for housekeeping this week, baby. Let's get to Tit or Quit, the road to the Golden Boot. Y'all titted and quitted this week, honey, and I saw the numbers jumped up on Sunday, honey, because I saw in the comments, y'all were like, when is it? I keep missing it. And y'all were there on Sunday because I actually posted on time this week. So we're gonna jump into the results of what we have for Tit or Quit. Let's get into it. I'm such a chiona. But speaking of sad girl, I have this hoodie. Yes, look at my beautiful face. She is crying in both of them. One's like a sad owl tear that I was crying earlier, and the other one's a beautiful, I'm a strong bitch, but I do have tears too. And on the back of the hoodie, oh my God, what is this? It says, cry now, cry later. Yes, because I encourage you to feel your feelings, honey. Cry now and cry later. In both of them, she's not smiling, she's crying all her tears, whether she's happy or sad. You can buy this hoodie on my shop at stitties.com/shop. Go ahead and get yourself a hoodie, baby. Isn't it cute? Look how gorgeous I am. And that's my face, bitch. Look. Gorgeous, honey. Go and get yourself a hoodie, girl. All right, let's jump into Tit or Quit, the road to the Golden Boot. Yes, honey, the category this week was Welcome to the Dollhouse. The ladies had to create addition dolls of themselves, and baby, the seat of Chucky was in the workroom, honey. All the dolls were ready to kill, baby, because this episode was shady. All these girls are gaslighting each other left and right. They are just like being so... They're playing the game. They are playing the game. The game on Drag Race this season. These girls are conscious, awake, and aware, and they are ready to attack each other any chance they get. It's very fun to see, actually. Nymphia was being shady. Plain Jane, of course, was being shady, baby. And then there was someone else even going around asking some questions. I was like, oh, these girls are wild. It's getting wild in the dollhouse. So let's see what y'all had to say for this week's Tit or Quit. Okay, we got the top tit of the week, which was... Question? You, baby. Yes, honey, when Q came out in this look, that headpiece alone was extravaganza, lactating for my titties realness. You know what I mean? It was just so beautiful. She had a 95% tit and a 5% quit. Whew, we almost had 100%. Now, I went ahead and looked at the quits throughout the day for this because I think that this definitely should have had 100% tit. Secret haters. I didn't even know who those people were. I think they were Russian bots. I think Plain Jane actually sent them to vote quit for Q, to be quite honest, because I did not recognize those profiles. I don't know who they were. No one I knew or followed was quitting this. So secret haters, Russian bots, it was giving very that, because this look, I have to say, was just so gorgeous. Listen, this week, I'm not going to read the descriptions because... Baby, we ain't got time for all that. It's too much. These girls, it wasn't funny enough. It wasn't giving enough. A lot of these were not. Listen, this was a branding challenge. You could do whatever you wanted. There was no parameters. If you know who you are as a drag queen and strong with your brand, you could literally put yourself in any situation for this doll. It could have been Salina EsTitties at the rodeo. It could have been Salina EsTitties at the mall. It could have been Salina EsTitties Slut Pop Malibu edition. You know what I mean? You could have done anything. So to see the route that some of these girls went, mind you, it was also based off the fact of how they're going to sew, what they can actually create in the workroom and sew. That also plays a factor into this. But at the end of the day, if you have a strong brand, which I think a lot of these girls actually do, you know, Nymphia has her yellow and her banana. Sapphira is this operatic, like polished drag queen. Plain Jane is this Russian hooker. You know, Plasma's Patti LuPone. Geneva's the diva más latina. Like, there's a lot of girls with very strong brands on this season. Drag Race books these girls, and sometimes they're not fully fleshed out yet. And a lot of them go to Drag Race, you know, kind of hoping to figure themselves out on Drag Race. But Sapphira said it like, Drag Race is not the place to figure yourself out. You should come already knowing. But Drag Race is the place for that because we want a reality show with characters of different strengths to have a good arc and storyline for the girls. You know what I mean? So Drag Race is the place for that. I will say, you know, competition-wise as a competitor, you'll say that, honey, and be like, why aren't you at the top, baby? You're not competition to me. So competitive-wise, I know where she's coming from. But reality TV-wise, we need the ups and downs, the peaks and valleys. You know what I mean? So I love branding because my whole shtick is branding, right? My brand is very strong. Y'all understand who the hell I was the minute I walked into the workroom. BOOTZ. Okay? So I love that it's a branding challenge. We didn't really have branding challenges on my season. I don't think we had one, to be quite honest. I can't tell you one time when it was like a branding challenge. We didn't have no products. Maybe the design challenge like is our brand, but we didn't have like a product to sell, like the doll or perfume or a sidekick. You know what I mean? Like past episodes. So they didn't want to give us that challenge because they knew I had a strong brand. Anyways, no, just kidding. Okay, so for Q, right? Q could have done anything because like what is Q's brand? I don't know, right? Like very good costuming drag, like I don't think Q's brand is very strong, but because of that though, she could kind of do whatever and we'll accept it, right? So there is an upside to the ones who don't really have their brands fleshed out. You see what I mean here? So Q made this and the outfit was just stunning, right? She had the gold copper headdress with the gold and the browns and the coppers. Girl, it was the wings. So like when she was walking down the runway, I just thought they were like wires hanging out. Very Sasha Colby. Do you remember the design challenge where Sasha Colby had the wires sticking out of her arms? That's what I thought this was. It wasn't until later that someone said, those are wings. And I was like, oh, okay. So for that, maybe I could see a 5% quit. But you have to admit, this was just so gorgeous. The fact that she had the same amount of time as Maya, Iman, they had the same amount of time. She made all of this, the headdress, the cape, the wings, the gown. And mind you, when you're on Drag Race, I'm talking a lot for Q section, but when you're on Drag Race, you have like, I don't know, like maybe 10 hours in the workroom and they film about 3 or 4 hours of you working. Then you could take it home. Mind you, we don't leave the workroom till 1 o'clock in the morning. So you have the option to either sleep or keep working on your outfit at your hotel until 4 or 5 in the morning. But we have to wake up at 7 a.m. So like you gamble, do I work at home at the hotel or do I go to sleep? So that's kind of like, you know, what you have to play with. And I'm sure Q took this home to finish because she had so many pieces going on with this. But it's an absolute tit. I have nothing else to say about this. Gorgeous. It's not getting a golden boot. So let's say their names.
I understand.
Yes, honey, she gave this a Luxe Noir tit. BOOTZ. Now we have Nymphia win, honey, with a 91% tit and a 9% quit. All right, y'all live for this. But if I can be completely honest, are we looking at a complete comparison to the doll? Or are we looking at the garment itself? You know what I mean? There's different aspects here. And these are one of those things on Drag Race where they pick and choose if they want the doll to really matter or if they care more about the design of the outfit and how it's made. You know, they pick and choose how they want to critique based off what they need. So it's giving very that here. How do we judge this? Is it based off your doll? Is it based off the outfit itself and alone? Is it based on how similar you are to your doll? Because she was not very similar to her doll. She had different hair. Her doll had the little thing going off the side, which I really loved on the doll, but she didn't have the feathers going off, which I was like, oh, where are the feathers, girl? And then, of course, the pink bow. You didn't have enough fabric to add a pink bow to the doll, which, mind you, at Drag Race, you're very limited with the supply. Sometimes there's a big roll of blue available. Sometimes there's only half a yard of the pink bow. You know what I mean? So it is kind of hard while you're there to make it work. You know, what I did like about this was she was giving very much the Barbie, like the fashion Barbies, like the way they had those big old gowns and the tulle. It was giving very that. So props to your mama, but like, I wasn't crazy about this look like everyone else was. I mean, everyone on Twitter was like, oh my God, how is this safe? How is this safe? I was like, y'all, calm down. The tie look was better than this. That's all I'm gonna say, but you know, it is what it is. She got a second place tit, honey, so we're gonna move on. She's not getting the golden boot. Let's go.
I understand.
Oh, Malaysia, baby doll, baby doll, baby doll. Fox gave this a quit. Ooh, okay, me and Malaysia, I think maybe on some pink with this one. I don't know, but there it is, honey. Next up is Plain Jane. She had an 80% sit and a 20% quit. Now, she did the aquatic version. Is that how you say aquatic version? She, why she chose to do the aquatic swimmer thing, I think is only because she used the blue fabric. Like I said it before, you're very limited on choices. And of course, she was trying to get that red fabric. She ended up with the blue from Plasma. That was a whole thing during the judging panel. So like, the fact that she chose the blue fabric, she was probably like, blue, water, aquatic. It was just that simple. But you know, I like that Plain Jane's brand is like Russian spy. So it's giving much, she can do whatever and just be like, oh, it's a disguise because I'm really this. Like, that's very smart. And she used that to her advantage in this moment. And she used it in her little spiel that she said for this. So like, for that, I was giving very much props. Like, and to be quite honest, everyone's like, oh, it's just a bodysuit. It's just a bodysuit. But it's a very well constructed, very well styled and bedazzled, and the placement of the tulle here, it was all just very, very pretty. Like this, you know, like it kind of reminds me of Lucy LaDuca's amphibian glove look. Because it was kind of like the same silhouette and same vibe, but I feel like this is a lot more drag and extravagant. You know what I mean? I think Lucy's was latex, so like there's that whole element, but this was just giving drag. And like, again, this is something you would see at a brunch. This gives me very Princess Poppy energy, to be quite honest. Anyways, it was really gorgeous. I know y'all hate her, but y'all, she keeps serving every week with the look. And every week we see it, Rue just loves her. Rue and the judges live for her on the runway. Like, she really sells herself on the runway to them, and they are all over for it. So she is working the judges in a really interesting way. That's so cool because the queens hate her off stage, right? Off camera. But the judges don't see all that, so they're just seeing what's on stage and they live. So she's not getting a golden boot for this, honey. Let's say their names. Ooh, Jax, baby, gave this a tit this week. Up next, we have Megami with a 79% tit and a 21% quit. Now, this is a robbery to me. Megami's outfit, the second time I looked at it, I was like, this is a really well-made outfit. She used sequins, which sequins are not easy to sew. You break a lot of needles using sequins sometimes, especially at Drag Race and their machines. I brought my own needles to Drag Race, so that's why I was able to sew my stuff. But mind you, I still broke about 7 of my needles, and they were heavy-duty, like, leather needles. So the machines there are a little, like, rough, honey. So the fact that she was able to sew all of this, and it looks gorgeous. I mean, take away the orange aspects of it, the blue bodysuit jumpsuit is a look we've seen on Drag Race before that all stars have worn. It's not bad. I think she looks amazing. The fact that she got 21% quit, just like, y'all, it continues to baffle me how much, like, the Megami, like, yuck exists. Like, I hate to say it. I actually saw Megami earlier this week as she had come to my show that I did at Precincts. And I was telling her, I was like, girl, like, you know, like, people want to hate just because you're bigger. Like, it just is the truth. And, like, you know, I don't want to be like, oh, fat phobia or whatever, body shame. Like, no, whatever. It's like, there's something about her that makes you, ugh, I don't want to like her. Like, I don't know what that is. Is it because she's bigger or what? But, like, her drag, the past couple episodes have been very beautiful. Her body's been very beautiful. Her makeup keeps getting, like, more prettier as the episodes go on. And, like, you know, I don't even know Megami like that, to be quite honest. I met her for the first time that night when she came to my show. Like, I don't know this bitch, but I've been seeing the way y'all vote, and it's just very interesting to me because this outfit, I would never guess she's made this in the workroom. It's a well-constructed outfit, and I think her story was really nice. Her branding was there. She's the Dominican New York girl. Like, it was very, she's given that. She's selling us that fantasy. So I think there is just like this tinge of like, there's something about Megami that just kind of irks me. So I get that exists, and I get that's probably what's going on here, or maybe it is just because she's thicker. But again, if your fave wore this, y'all would be like, okay. So that's all I'll say. 79% tit. I feel like it was a little weird. I don't think, I think this should have been up with Nymphia's. To be quite honest, that's just my opinion. As a drag queen who does drag, who sews outfits and makes things and has been on Drag Race. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, not to discredit y'all. I'm talking about the secret haters, okay? Anyways, let's move on because she's not getting golden boot for this.
I understand.
Ooh, Jiggly Caliente gave this a queer honey, very Central Pay, she said. Okay, my drag. Up next, we have Dawn with a 79% tit and a 21% quit. Now, she tied with Megami, which I'm happy to see for this girl because y'all love her so much, so y'all just tit her. People were DMing me like, who quit this? Why did they quit her? Who is it? I'm gonna kill them. Like, people were telling me this in the DMs. I was like, y'all, calm down, honey. Like, first of all, when she walked out, the first thing I noticed that was this face, this little headpiece was not hemmed. There was a raw edge right here. So that was my first red flag where I was like, And then I looked at the rest and I was like, oh, it's giving. And there's like concept there. There's a fashion reference here. There is something here. I will say I hated the seams in the dress in the front, but also the way that the fabric is at Drag Race sometimes, you don't get like a 60-yard length. You don't get like a 60-yard width fabric. Sometimes it's like one of those really skinny ones. So maybe she got like a bolt of fabric that wasn't really thick or long. So I understand she had to make it work with the seams in the front. But I will say the seams bothered me, and I don't think there was a hem on the bottom. If you look at the photo she posted on Instagram, she definitely did not fix the hem here, but she definitely used Facetune to like blur it out so you don't notice it. Bitch, I clocked that. So she knows what she didn't do. It exists, and for that, I understand the 21% quit. Okay, I will give her that. Boots. But we have to say, this is really cool. I think the concept was really there. If a professional seamstress got their hands on this design, it would be sickening, like La Roche said, like on the Paris runway for sure. 1000%. We'll give her that. Period. And she looks so gorgeous with her face this way. Like it's still Dawn. It's a different color. It's like human color now, but I live for it. I thought it was really, really cool. So I give her 10s. No golden boot this week. Let's say their names. My drag queen friend, Designer of the Stars, gave this a tit. So, she says it's fashion, honey. Boots. Moving right along, we have Saphira with 71% tit and a 29% quit. Now, she was the operatic edition. The thing that bugged me the most was the hair on the doll was like so red and leaning to one side. I was like, is that gonna be a thing when she walked out? And it wasn't. She had like a much smaller wig, but it was still, like the wig on her was gorgeous. The wig on the doll was kind of wild, and indeed it was.
That was weird for me.
It was giving very like, she was falling to the side, honey. It was giving very much timber, you know what I mean? So the doll took me out because of that wig on the doll, but her herself, I thought she looked gorgeous. Is it a very kind of basic dress? Yes, but what I did really appreciate was the underdress, because this fabric's like a see-through mesh kind of lace with the pattern, and she had the slip dress underneath, like the blue, and where the blue kind of stopped was very like gorgeous, because like this mini cunt dress underneath, but like then this beautiful lace gown on top. So I kind of like that. I saw what she did. So she used her potion, right? And there's a lot of like, oh no, why did she use her potion? I have a conspiracy theory that when you're on Drag Race, so here's some tea. When you're getting ready for the runway, you're getting in your look, you're getting your makeup on. It's usually after you do the challenge. You do the challenge and then you get dressed for the runway. So as you're getting ready for the runway, your makeup sometimes already done because you just did the challenge. So you're getting dressed for your runway. So there's producers, there's producers who come over and they look at you up and down and they go like this. They have a clipboard and they come over to you and they go, so do you want to explain your look to me? Is there anything that we should know? And then I'm like, oh, well, these are like my big red gloves, and like, it's like very cartoonish because I have this face on my body, and like no glove, no love. So it's kind of like an orgasm face. So she's a very sexy cartoon glove look. And so then the producer's like, and they leave. And they take all of this feedback and they make notes about your look and they take it to wherever they do and they write all the jokes for Rue and all that stuff. And I, you know, in my mind, what I thought was happening was they're judging my look and they're saying they're gonna find things to like put me in the bottom for it. So that's what my mind's doing, right? So I can see something about maybe Saphira was off camera, maybe something happened where she felt like a tinge from the producers like, oh, I might be in trouble. Because that happens on Drag Race. Like, y'all don't know this, but there's little things that happen. There's things that are said. There's whispers and conversations happening with different queens and different people. And it's like, oh my God, am I in trouble? So I can see like for y'all as an audience being like, why did she use the potion? There's probably something we didn't see go down that made her feel like she really needed the potion because like everyone's been saying in a lot of the other review shows, she just needed to look left, look right, and no, she's safe that week. Like her outfit wasn't the worst. But mind you, I was in the bottom for my little poncho cover-up. So like, you never know. Better safe than sorry. She used it. It made her look some sort of way. I bet you they're going to play into that moving forward and like she's going to feel paranoid or stupid or not. Oh, I don't have my potion anymore. I'm going to be in the bottom. Like, I bet you something like that happens, honey. Come on, honey. We know the formula, girl. We see it. So I feel like it's giving very that. But this, I don't think it's getting a golden boot. So let's say their names.
I understand.
Ooh, Chaka Khan, honey. Chuck Balenciaga from the legendary House of Balenciaga. He's a stylist. He is such a fashionista. I always love his opinion. And he gave this a quit. He said mama wasn't giving, girl. Was not giving for her. Okay, my drag. Let's keep pushing. Up next, we have Morphine with a 66% tit and a 34% quit. Now, Morphine's doll was the Miami Beach babe. She walked down now every season. We get the J.Lo Versace dress runway, right? We always get the beach girl with the flowy dress. Sasha Colby did it on my season. Carrie Colby did it on her season. Georges was a bikini bathing suit. Chingadera, right? Like, the girls always come up with the beach look at one point, right? With the big flowy thing to go down the runway. I thought this was really beautiful for the, I mean, it did look like she kind of just tied fabric in different places to make it work. But she did look gorgeous, girl, and she did look like her doll. I thought her hair looked better on her than her doll's hair. A lot of these dolls just needed some help with their hair, honey. It was given very much the Barbie from the Barbie movie who was in the splits with the drawing on their face. Like, a lot of these dolls were given that, honey. It was giving very much trauma Barbie. She needs some therapy, this doll. But I think Morphine looked good. I don't think this was a boot at all. I don't know if it's a two, but I don't think she's getting a golden boot. So let's keep pushing, baby. Robin Fierce gave this a tit. Up next, we have, listen, you guys, sometimes we say their names. Not a lot of the Rue girls play tit or quit. Sometimes we have a lot of queens play, sometimes we don't. But again, it was on Super Bowl Sunday this week, so I can see why maybe I didn't get a lot of people voting. Because there was a lot, baby. There's Beyonce, new music. So I'll be damned if I don't dance with you. Bitch, I know I said I hated country on Drag Race. I lied. I love country. I'm a very big country girl. Look at me, big Texas hair, country. I love country. No, there's a lot of memes of people being like, oh, all of a sudden you like country? Yes, all of a sudden I like country. You're welcome. Say thank you to Beyonce. You're welcome. I love it now. And? You know how barbs have that crazy killer energy? I have that sometimes for Beyonce low-key. Bitch, I'm that girl. I'm flip-flop. I don't care. Hi, it's me. Flip-flop McGee. So yeah, so anyways, not all the Rue girls like vote or play tit or quit every time, but it was the Super Bowl, so we were all kind of busy. So next week we'll probably have more girls playing Say Their Names. So we have Tsunami Muse with 53% tit and a 47% quit. Now Tsunami, someone put a side-by-side of this look and Tsunami's entrance look, and it's the same exact thing. Because that girl probably tore apart her entrance look and used the pattern for that to make this look. This look is very safe. She did make pants, which on Drag Race, I'll never understand when Raja O'Hara made pants and they ate her up for it. I thought her pants were sickening, but they like put her in the bottom because of it. It'll always baffle me because since then, anytime a girl makes pants, the judges are like, oh my God, you made pants. Like, it's hard. Girl, let me make some fitted pants next All-Star season, bitch. Let me show y'all and watch how they treat me. Watch the difference. I'm saying here now, watch the difference. Yes, she looks pretty. She looks good. It's giving very Little Mermaid vibes. You know when Ariel leaves the ocean to live her life as a woman off the sea? Is Little Mermaid a trans story? And then The dad wants her to stay a fish, but she's actually a human inside? Oh, that's so beautiful. And dad accepts her in the end and sticks up for her. And Ursula is a self-hating fish person who never got to be human. She's also an ugly fish person. Those are the worst. Wow, that's very crazy. Oh, that's why Ursula looks like a drag queen. Because she tries to paint herself up. Oh, there's layers to this. Ooh, and let's give a shout out to Prince Eric, honey. The accepting ally who loves her fish human. You know what I mean? I live. Oh my God. Thank you, Tsunami, for bringing this to our attention. What a beautiful story. Okay, well, Tsunami's not going to get a golden boot this year, so let's keep moving. Ooh, we have my sister Lolita Colby, the daughter of Sasha Colby, gave this a quit. All right, Lolita. If y'all don't know Lolita, honey, that's Sasha's daughter. Go check her out. That's my sister from here in West Hollywood. I love her so much. Oh, like, keep it pushing, bitch. Up next, we have Plasma with a 50% tit and a 50% quit. Now, we're at the middle ground. Plasma got a split decision, honey. It came out as the, I forgot how she explained it, but she's the traveling fucking, hey, Mr. Ornstein, here I am. How much my band out, I'll beat my drum. And if I'm fanned out, clack, your turn at bat, sir. Guess you couldn't fake it, hat, sir. Guess you couldn't make it. Get ready for me, love, cause I'm a comer. I simply gotta march, my heart's a drummer. Nobody, no, 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 nobody is gonna rain on my parade. BOOTZ. Bitch, I'm so tired and delusional. It is 3 in the morning. My neighbors are probably so mad at me right now. I was talking so much before filming this on Instagram Live. So, bitch, sorry if that hurt your voice. It did hurt mine. But she's given very Mr. Ornstein, right? She's given Mr. Ornstein, here I am. And her little thing kept falling down, which was like the whole drama, right? They were like, girl, get a bobby pin. I thought this was good. I don't think it was like a home run out of the park. It was fine enough to get by because it was also period, which I like that she gave us a period piece for a design challenge. It was a concept. It was branding. It was all there. I think she looked the most like her doll out of anyone other than Q. So I really thought she did her little thing with this. It wasn't fantastic again. Like, it was not amazing, but Plasma completed the assignment. So for that, no golden boot. Let's keep on pushing. Ooh, Lux Noir London gave this a quit. A drag. Now we have Maya with a 19% tit and an 81% quit. Now, Maya, this outfit wasn't completely horrible. I will say, I think the bodysuit was very well constructed. The bedazzling she did around the boob was really drag, was very good. You know, if any other queen did that, it'd be like, okay, work, good. It really was this little piece of fabric she hung on her arms that was unfinished, unhemmed. It literally looked like a slab of fabric that was untouched and glued to her arm. So for that, of course, it's giving quit. The hair was a little bit crazy to me.
That was weird for me.
You know, what was interesting was like, the judges were like, your doll needed padding. You're so voluptuous. Your doll needed padding. They made such a big deal out of her doll needing to be padded. But like, were the other girls' dolls as padded? Did they pad their dolls? Like, I wasn't looking at that. So to me, it didn't bother me because a lot of dolls aren't curvy. Like, a Barbie's a Barbie. It's going to be the same shape. Like, that's what that was giving to me. I wasn't thinking, the doll's not curvy. Why aren't you curvy? Like, that did not bother me. So it was weird that they decided to pick on that. Maya. Yes, honey. I don't think this is golden boot worthy. Of course, it wasn't amazing, but it wasn't golden boot worthy to me. So let's just keep it pushing. Because y'all gave this 81% quit. We're moving up to the 100%, honey. But let's see. Say their names. All right, we have Joseph Shepard from Exposed. Gave this a tit. He's not responding to me, so I don't know if maybe he saw my last video. I talked about how I tried to ask him out. Maybe he's mad at me. I don't know. But anyways, he's on the cruise right now, so maybe he doesn't have reception. But he's posting stories. Is he not seeing my DM? I don't have Valentine, y'all. Let's keep going. Okay, we have I'm Geneva, the diva más latina, with a 16% hit and an 84% quit. Now, this outfit very much reminded me of the first design challenge. Remember, she had like the coat skirt that opened in the front, and then it had the little top collar, and then had the blue leotard in the middle. It was giving very much the same kind of design, low-key. Like where the paillettes are the skirt, and then she had the little thing. It's like, it's giving the same thing, and it's blue. So like, it reminded me very much of her first design challenge. She kind of was like, how do I do what I already did that was safe, but like make it a little bit different? Honestly, I think I agree with the judges. Had she taken out this ruffle in the front, it would have been fine. Not good, but maybe not as horrible, right? I feel bad, but also I feel like it was kind of Geneva's time. She hadn't been really like living in the challenges for me. She's kind of fading to the back a little bit, unfortunately for me. I feel bad for the girl, and she went home this week, so like, much love to Geneva out there. I see she's gigging, doing her little tours and meet and greets, so I'm happy she's out there making her coin. I hope you guys support her. La diva más latina, honey. She was like in her what's your package? She was like, I'm here to put Brownsville on the map. And then Michelle was like, okay, why? Does Brownsville have a good like drag scene or something? And she was like, no. So she's like, okay, so putting Brownsville on the map. Pobrecita, it's not her fault she's living in Brownsville, honey. That's just what she's repping. So it is what it is. Congrats to you, mommy, for getting on the show, doing your thing. And I'm excited to see what you do with your life. This is not amazing, but I don't think it's giving golden boot worthy. We definitely have some majorly good golden boot, yummy, delicious looks out there. And I don't really think this is worthy of it. It's just a little look, right? So as it stands, we have a mandatory meeting for the nest with the eggs. We have a mandatory meeting for her alien reveal purple look. We have Hershey Liqueur for Mother Nature, Mother Earth, Mother God. And then I think Plasma is a really good contender for the golden boot for Tweedledee Tweedledum. I have a good feeling we're all kind of feeling a mandatory meeting with the egg nest look so far. So let's see if any of these other girls, I think there's potential with the girls that are left for some horrendous looks. I really think I'm praying and hoping that we get some. Like, ooh, I did hear a rumor that there's a lot of design challenges this season, so maybe there's another design challenge that'll give us a nice golden boot moment. I'm hopeful for it, but also I'm kind of happy with the nest look being the golden boot winner so far between us, okay? So it's giving very that. We are in the running for the golden boot, honey. Who's gonna get it? But let's move on to the golden chancla. Okay, I asked you guys last week, should the golden chancla go to the lip sync assassin or the best lip sync performance of the season? Now, I low-key feel like those will probably end up being the same thing. And a lot of y'all told me that, because I did a poll on my Instagram story, and a lot of y'all said it's like the same, like it'll end up being the same person probably. If there's someone who's having to lip sync a lot, they're probably a lip sync assassin if they keep sending girls home, and they'll probably end up with one of the best lip syncs if the lip sync is giving, right? So y'all voted 48% lip sync assassin and 52% best lip syncer / performer. So it's giving very much the best lip sync performance we get out of the season will win the golden chancla. Like, they really whoop some ass, but perhaps that person will probably be the same as the lip sync assassin or not. So let's say, because you guys voted more for the lip sync performer, let's go. We're gonna give the golden chancla to the queen who whooped the best ass this season in the lip sync, the best lip sync of the season, which is kind of, you know, the reason I get a little iffy with that is because, like, well, yes, I could really, maybe, it's all coming back to me now, could have been the best lip sync, you know, but y'all would say, no, Anitra's Free Willy moment was the best lip sync of the season. She would win the golden chancla. You know what I mean? But she was also a lip sync assassin, so it's giving golden chancla regardless, right? So we'll see as the season plays out, because this week's lip sync was Geneva and Maya doing Control by Janet Jackson. And I will say, Geneva was giving that, again, like I said, every time she lip syncs, it's giving like, frantic, I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna do everything, kind of like she's been doing, which I don't like, which I don't think is golden chancla worthy. Maya, I will say, we saw a little bit of what she can do, but I do think that breastplate she's wearing, very, very hindering, right? That big ass wig, you can tell she was struggling to keep it on the whole time. It was so big and wanting to flop forward. It didn't look like she pinned it down well enough in the back, so I think it kept lifting in the back, which is not a good feeling when you're doing a flip and you feel your wig go whoop-de-whoop. Like, that happens and it doesn't feel good. So I can see her battling against this and that, hard, because she wanted to give more in the lip sync. She did give us a nice little moment, but we could tell it was a little hard to watch because she was struggling with all the pieces going on. So for that, I will not give her the golden chancla just yet. I would like to see her do another performance in an outfit she can actually move in. I think we'll get a better lip sync performance from her that way. I don't think this is going to be one that gets the golden chancla. Again, these lip syncs are not really giving, but I will say watching Maya has been the most exciting lip sync this entire season. The girls are not giving lip sync performance this week. This is a really good batch of girls for runways. I will say the runways have been very fun to watch. We never know what the girls are going to give us, and it's always exciting and a yas out of our seats when we see it. So it's a lot more of a runway fashion season to me than a group of performers so far. But there's videos circulating right now of all the girls performing in clubs, and they're all giving. Dawn was floating in the air. Saphira was jumping on tables. Honey, Plain Jane was giving. The fans are going crazy for Plain Jane in real life. If y'all see, that's the difference. Like, being on the other side, being a Rue girl in the world, there's a difference between fans and haters online and fans who actually show up and purchase tickets to see you in person. There is a difference. There's a big, I think, age gap, mental gap, and because the girls online are a little dizzy, honey. They're a little dizzy girls. So there's a big difference because the people who are showing up, I saw a video Plain Jane and the crowd was going crazy. And all the hands I saw were white girls. The white girls, they're white girls, honey, even if they're villains. So that exists even if you're villainous, honey. You know what I mean? Did y'all watch the Mistress Isabel Brooks and Plain Jane video? That was a little cringy, right? I thought it was a little weird.
That was weird for me.
All of Mistress's video kind of give me weird, but I might shoot a video with her. I will shoot a video with her tomorrow, so we'll see if we have it or if it comes out or if it's cringy in real life. Look, that's my sister. I love to mess with her because she is a chingona, honey. She will mess with you, girl. So I like to mess with her back. She knows it. She read me on. She pulled out a Chucky doll photo where I look gorgeous and tried to read me, girl. Good try, honey. Good try. I'll give you the chancla when I see you, bitch. Chancla. My rubber duck earrings, bitch. Watch me. No, I love her, but I love to pick on her because she be picking on me. So, all right. That's our episode of the day. No golden boots going out for this episode. There was some amazing looks, some not amazing looks, but none that I think are going to get the golden boot for us, right? I don't think it should go to these girls. I really feel like so far Amanda's in the lead in the running for the golden boot. So thank you guys for joining me for Titter Quit, the road to the golden boot. I'm sorry I'm a little tired today. I said my energy's a little off this week because I'm just feeling all the feelings. Life is really hard. I'm trying to hustle and like, y'all don't understand, I will make a video. I think I'm going to do a series that I want to do called Hustle, or like the hustle or the grind, where I kind of like document everything I do off camera that y'all don't see. And then like every month, I'll upload it once a month, like everything I do within a week, right? To prepare for whatever I'm doing, like for this, for shows, for my music, for posting. Like, I feel like you guys need some insight on what it's like to live as a Rue girl. Because I feel like on the outside, you just see us touring and getting tips and wearing looks and on carpets. And that is a thing. And that is the best part of it. I will say, like, feels so good when you're in that. But there's a lot that goes on off camera that y'all don't see. And I will say, a lot of the girls aren't doing it like a lot of other girls. A lot of girls don't move like me. A lot of girls don't move like Trixie, like Kimchi, who are hustlers, who are working. There's a lot of girls sitting around waiting for a call. You know what I mean? Like, I get that. I've been in that position too. Like, the girls move differently, but I would like to show y'all how I move. So if you would want to see that series on my YouTube channel, let me know. I was thinking of making that a thing because there's so much that I do that no one will ever see. And that a lot of people are going to get credit for what I do that they didn't touch, but they're going to get to put their name on it and say, oh, that was me. Because that's how this industry works. And I don't think y'all see or know that. So I'm feeling a little fed up about it. So I thought I'd do something about it and share with y'all. Oh my God. What was that? The fuck was that? Okay, well, I'm gonna shut up. That was weird. I'm telling you guys, it's weird energy going on this week. Maybe it was my mom telling me to shut the hell up. Like, girl, go to bed. Sorry, Mom. Let me put the chocolate down. I'm telling y'all, sorry, weird vibes. But listen, I'm a human, honey. I feel weird sometimes. And I'm not here to cap, bitch. I love country. So, thank you guys for joining me. You guys mean so much to me. Like I said, doing stuff like this, connecting with y'all, reading the comments, the next 2 days after, like, really does fill my heart, make me feel like I'm doing something worthy, like, with my shit, because it's hard, bitch. So, next week I won't be a Chiona. Valentine's Day will be over. And maybe I would have gotten some dick this weekend. Let's see. But go see BOOTZ, my new music video, BOOTZ, tomorrow on my YouTube channel. Or today, whenever you're watching this, go right now to go see BOOTZ on my YouTube channel. I hope you guys like it. Please share it with somebody. Go buy it on iTunes and show the world BOOTZ. Thank you, guys. Oh my God. What's going on?